All right, can you guys all hear me? No? No hearing? What the heck is going on with it? You can hear me now? How do I see how many people are in here? I can see there's one person communicating. Let's see, I'm going to play around with this for a little bit. Oh, I see one person has joined. Hairstone joined. Hello, welcome. You're the second person in. We're just chatting right now, just trying to get a couple people in here, chat with, and before we get this going, Wally 2023 joined. Welcome. Trying to get a group of people together and talk and kind of help guide me through what to do here, where to go, kind of where my goals are, um, that kind of thing. Try and get some help from you guys. Set up a team to help motivate me and push me along as we're doing things and go from there. So just gonna let some more people get in. We'll do the weigh in and then just really want to chat and talk with you guys. Anybody who has been through this journey, anybody who has anything good, bad to say about it, ideas, um, any help would be much needed. Josie just joined. Mad just joined. Hello. Welcome, you guys. Like I was just telling everybody, we're just hanging out, talking for a little bit. Um, just trying to get a team together, trying to get a team with me to help me through this process of getting back into working out and losing weight and kind of overcoming all my fears with this whole TikTok thing. I created this to hope to get a group of people together to help motivate me and get me through all of this and kind of get me out of my shell. You know what I mean? Um, so I appreciate everybody coming in. I'm sorry if you guys say something or something happens on it. I'm very new to TikTok, so I'm not really sure how all of this works. I can see that there. I can see when people join. It looks like I can see when there's some comments and stuff. The boss TikTok universe to TikTok universe to send TikTok universe to Laura. I don't know what all that means. We sent TikTok universe to L Virtual SB. I don't know what all that means, but hello, David. Hello, thanks for joining. Lady Emerald 2.0, thanks for joining up with us. Just hanging out and talking and trying to see where we can go. See if anybody has any insight. I had one guy comment saying talking about a calorie deficit. I guess I'm not really the best at meal planning and things like that to know exactly where I need to be, how I need to eat. I've kind of gone down a road of not the best of eating and things like that. So give you guys a little backstory. I don't know how many people in here. I'm on my third month of the carnivore diet, endless energy, mostly eating elk and bison. So David, I'm actually really interested in the carnivore diet. I've heard a lot about it. I've done a little bit of research. I just don't know really where to start with it. I've heard so many positive reviews on how much energy people have gotten, how much the weight just melts off by just simply being on the carnivore diet. Um, so yeah, like I said, a little backstory about me and how we've gotten to where I am. 35 years old at this point. I joined the military when I was 17 years old, and went off and did the whole military thing. I was in the military for 8.5 years. Did a couple of deployments and stuff. I was in, the best shape of my life, and it wasn't necessarily then of when where I needed to lose weight to try and stay fit. I was already in the prime. I was already fit. I had a six pack. I, could run miles. I could do all these things, and then when I got out of the military and not doing PT every morning and still trying to carry on the same, I guess, aesthetics as I was in the military, drinking beer and hanging out with friends and doing that stuff. And eventually it's all kind of packed on, and I'm unsure of where to go from here to get that going. You know what I mean? Like, to get back into that shape. By no means do I expect to be in the shape I was when I was in the military, rucking 12 miles and running 2 mile, you know, PT tests and things like that. But I want to lose the weight. I don't want to go down the same road that a lot of my family has with health issues and things like that. And those things are kind of starting up now that I've gained the weight. So, David, I'd be really interested to hear more about your carnivore diet and anything anybody else has to offer to help me along this. See, is there anything else I can see on here? I don't see anything else. So hopefully everybody's still here. Oh, it shows I got 2 viewers. Is that what that is right there? Hot viewer, I don't know. Well, thank you guys all for coming in to my live. Ozempic, if all else fails. I have not thought of that. The only thing I've been really concerned about with all these people who get on Ozempic and Mounjaro and all that stuff is, healthy people, non-diabetic people are getting onto this medication, and what are the long-term effects of this going to be for them? Like, obviously it's making them lose weight. They're getting healthier in the small or in the short term, which is great. And I'm very happy for everybody who's turned to Ozempic and Mounjaro and stuff like that. But where are they going to be 10 or 15 years down the road? Is this going to create more of a diabetic problem for them, or is their pancreas going to not be able to create the insulin that it needs, and their liver not going to create whatever enzymes? And I'm not a doctor, but I have thought about it though. I'm just worried about where that's taking people's health long term, and I'm trying to do this to lose weight for my family, my kids, to you know be around a lot longer. So thank you all for everybody who's joining. Where am I from? I am from Wisconsin. So right there, I already have a kind of a downfall because we really like beer. We eat a lot of cheese and brats. And then for 7 months out of the year, we're inside trying to stay warm. And if we're not, we're outside in jackets, snowmobiling, and doing things like that. So kind of on a downfall, not a whole lot of warm weather. That's why I've set up this little gym in my basement. It's nothing special. Went out, spent a little bit of money, got some weights and some padding for the floor and stuff like that I've been using. But I, like I said, I just need a little bit more help from a team to push me along. You have to find something active you like to get addicted to it. Yeah, I agree with that. Absolutely. And that's I'm trying to figure out what that is. I know I really like lifting weights. I've done that for a really long time in the military. I don't like running so much anymore. The military kind of screwed up my back, so running isn't the greatest. But I got like one of those stationary bikes and things like that to try and use. So we're gonna do that. We're probably gonna go on some walks, some bike rides. I will do a little bit of jogging and running, but I just don't do a whole lot of it anymore. Really, I think the biggest thing is what one of the comments said was being in a calorie deficit and eliminating all of those bad things, soda pop and candy and, all the crap that everybody goes to quickly to grab something to munch on to eat because everybody's so busy nowadays. And the same thing with my family. We're always traveling. We're always out camping and traveling around the country. And, it's easy to stop at the Quick Trip and grab a snack and some pop and move about your way. And that's where things keep piling up and piling up. So, gosh, it looks like a whole bunch of you guys are joining in. I don't know how many actually people are staying in here, but I appreciate everybody who is joining and commenting. Shows that there's a whole lot of people coming in here, so thank you. Anybody else have any other insight on a way to keep my mind right and focus on doing this? Anything really? I'm up for whatever. Billy joined. Welcome, Billy. I don't know what this number means. Is this big project? Just yeah, absolutely. I have this that I'm trying to figure out. I'm very familiar with the other app. I don't know if you're allowed to say that on here. I know some places, the U app that I'll be posting some stuff on too. But on here for sure, I'll be posting a lot of videos, pictures, things like that. And that's very much out of my comfort zone. I'm very disappointed in how I look, and it's hard for me to be like, hey, I'm gonna take a picture and post it online for everybody to criticize me. But I feel like that's a step I need. I need the positive and the negative criticism to help me down this journey. So yeah, definitely be posting pics of before and after. I don't think anybody will be getting any shirtless pics at any time soon here, but we'll definitely be posting some. God, it looks like there's just a bunch of people flying in here. I don't know if people are just coming and going and coming and going. I don't know what the heck, but it looks like people are just flying in here. I don't know what this whole banner is up at the top. People are sending people a TikTok universe. I don't know what all that means. Eden RP. I don't know who that is. Let's click on the button. Let's find out together. Cool. I have no idea. All right. Let's see. Who have I been talking to here though? I know there's David and the Ozempic. I don't see your name on here though. It just shows a black dot. What is that? Sent a rose. Well, thank you for sending a rose. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you very much. You don't have a name? Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I don't post really anything either until the last couple of weeks. I've been trying to figure this app out, and I've just been kind of oh, somebody sent. You are sending 5 roses. I wish I knew your name. I'm going to come up with a name for you because I think that means something good. You're sending roses, so I appreciate that. Let's see. Wow, it looks like there's people just flying all over in here. Grammy Pat joined. Michael Weathers joined. I love football. I am a big football fan. Of course, I live here in Wisconsin, so I got to root for the Packers. But I was born in Michigan, so I'm 100% invested in the Lions. So when it's Lions versus Packers, 100% Lions all day. But when the Packers are on and they're not playing the Lions, I'm rooting for the Pack. Zoe followed the creator. Thank you. I see a little voice note. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to try and look at that later. I don't know that I can click on it right now. Simply thank you. Hopefully I can review that and see what that looks like. Let's see. So where are you from? I'm gonna call you Dot since you don't have a name. It's just a black dot. I'm gonna call you Dot. Where are you from? Do you like football? What's your team? Tell me your story here. Massachusetts, eh? Never been to Massachusetts. Never been over on the west or on the east coast too much. I've been like Virginia down, but never anything uh, north of Virginia, West Virginia area. Kind of like Pennsylvania over to West Virginia. Nothing any farther north than that. I think I stopped in Maine on the way to or from one of my deployments. Um, Other than that, that's about it. Moved to Boston a few days ago for school, huh? 20 years old. Wow. To be 20 years old again. If you ever wanted the best advice that anybody could give you that's older than you is quit worrying about the little things. Enjoy your life. Don't be afraid to take your take steps that you're unfamiliar with. You know, you're never gonna know where you could have been if you're too afraid to go to it. Name a car and I will do an edit and tag you in it. Name a car. Um, Probably a Skyline R32. Big fan. Big JDM guy. I grew up. My first car was an Eagle Talon, so I grew up building and racing JDM stuff. So I'm a huge JDM fan. Phil joined. Hello. Oh, now I think we're getting some people in here. This little people counter got up to 12. Mason, thanks. I appreciate it. So I guess I'll go back over with those of you who weren't here. I don't have a clue what I'm doing here. I am doing this to get out of my comfort zone and to try and build a team around me and help support me and push me and motivate me. And this is the only way I know how to do it. I'm not a very outgoing person outside of the house. I don't go out and seek out friends and stuff like that. So I figured I'd get on here and see if I can get a bunch of people together. I will go over the story again, I guess. I'm 35 now. I joined the military when I was 17, and the whole time I was in the military, I was in for 8 years. Um, I was in the prime of my life. I was in the best shape. I could run and ruck and do push-ups forever, and you could wash your clothes on my abs like I was that guy. And then I got out, and all the PT stopped. Um, and I got comfortable with just hanging out and chilling, and then the pounds started packing on. So I'm trying to figure out where to go from here, and hopefully I can get a following of a bunch of people here to help me out and motivate me. And I like just talking to people. Like this is uncomfortable or comfortable because I can't see you. You can see me, but like I'm not as shy of a person when I am doing this. So Cash, I don't know, is live. I don't know who that is, but thanks for joining. We're down to 6 people here, I think is what it says. It shows a whole bunch of people are joining, but it shows we're at like 5 or 6 people. What was I in the military? I was a 91 Bravo. I was a heavy equipment vehicle mechanic, or a heavy wheeled vehicle mechanic. And that's what I've done my whole life. I grew up around cars. I grew up around tractors and equipment, and I just been working on them forever. And yeah, so I joined the military. I was like, hey, I'll go in and I'll do something that I know I can do. Your stepdad was a Green Beret. He's a bad son of a bitch. I tell you what, that's being in those higher end of the forces. I couldn't even imagine the type of training that they have to go through. Like I know what they have to go through, but they physically go through it. Man, I couldn't imagine that. So please tell your father or your stepdad, thank you for me. I appreciate everything that he does or did or is continuing to do. I appreciate it. Yeah, I bet it was Al. I bet. Drew joined, Vontae joined. Hello, everybody that's joining in. I see there's a lot of people coming and going, but I appreciate you guys coming in. So, especially selection, yeah, I hear that. I have a couple friends that were Rangers, and they said it wasn't the best. It wasn't the it was where they wanted is what they wanted to do, but it was a hell of a situation to be in. So something else I'd like to do is if there's a whole bunch of veterans that end up getting on here and just chatting with people, that'd be cool. You kind of look like Harry Genitals. I don't know who that is, but thank you. Harry Genitals. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna have to Google that. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but thank you for commenting anyways. There's all kinds of stuff flashing across the top here. I'm not sure what all of it means. Robert Mayfield joined. Thank you. Man, there's a lot of people coming and going. So if you're coming, I appreciate it. If you're going, I appreciate it too. I appreciate you stopping in and talking. If anybody else has any input on how to help me on this journey, I'm kind of running it solo. I'm looking for somebody, a group of people, build a following out here to help motivate me and push me along and get this going. So if any of you guys are new here, haven't seen me before, aren't currently following me, follow me, send me a message, send me a comment. I just want to chat. I want to talk and kind of get this out there. iPro joined. Hello. Braden joined. Hello. MB bro. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna look this person up, whoever that is. I'm doing it to random people. Perfect. Well, I suppose a lot of people are here for the first weigh-in. No, don't what? I don't know what that means. Oh, it means my bad. Oh. The human joined. So I guess let's go over the step on the scale, see where I'm at. I haven't weighed myself in a while. I've been very apprehensive of doing so. But let's just see, I guess, where she is, and we'll come back and talk. Let's see. Let's get this thing on. Let's get over this. How do I turn this camera around here? We'll just do it like this. Hopefully you guys can see it. What does that end up being? 244. 244. That's a lot more stiff than I thought it was going to be. I was hoping for the low 130s or 230s area. Make it clap for a Galaxy. I there's a lot to clap there. I'm not sure that anybody wants to see me make that clap. So I'm gonna pass. But thank you for appreciate it. What's my favorite word? I don't know. It's a good one. Probably a curse word. Probably something I shouldn't say too much on here. Yeah. For those of you just joining, please, Jesus Christ, thoughts on Blumpkins. Well, this is going downhill quick. We'll join. So, anyways, for those of you who are just joining, we weighed in at 244. My goal is to get around 175, 180. So that puts us in the 65 to 75 or 70 pound weight loss is what I'm looking to get into. So I don't exactly know how to go about losing that much weight. I don't know what a realistic goal is to set as far as if we're looking at, hey, we want to try and lose 2 pounds a week, 5 pounds a week. I'm not really sure where that step should be. I was hoping more people would come in here and we could talk about that. Try and figure out what a realistic goal is, because I don't want to set myself up for failure. I want to set realistic goals to do this weight loss. 70 pounds is a lot. I don't know. I would inevitably like it to be, before the end of the year. But I don't think that's a realistic goal. Maybe you'll be able to make it clap for a God second. Jose, hello. I appreciate you guys all stopping in here and chatting with me. Some of you have had some good things to say. Some of you guys have had some fun things to say. So I appreciate that. Alec, I don't know who you are, but you sure funny. Hakim to fly. I had a friend back in the military. His last name was Hakim. JKK joined. Hello, welcome everybody that's coming in. For those of you who seen, hey, is mental health a serious problem? Mental health is a serious problem. Absolutely, it is. I think mental health is one of the top crippling things in the world right now. I think that there is a big epidemic in mental health, and a lot of people aren't seeking out the help. And trying to just talk through the problems. I think a lot of people are afraid to admit that they have the issues. So yeah, I think mental health is a serious problem.